Hello and welcome to episode 85, part 2 on relationships, intimate relationships. My name is Gary Vierheller and I'll be your host for what we call the Substance of Living podcast. Today we'll look at what we call life's lessons. And I hope this will provide you with some insight, maybe even some inspiration to life's challenges. Friendship is the foundation of all relationships. There's just different levels of friendship. Intimate relationships have been a problem that has plagued humans for centuries. Many times people have intimacy too quick, too much, too soon, and people take intimacy for granted. An intimate relationship is the most personal type of relationship one can have. So why do people rush into it and then they fall apart? I think the key is that the two people fail to truly know who the other person is. And we've lost the ability to court. We've lost the ability to get to know, to take the time to truly know another person before you become intimate with them. I think there was a lot of wisdom in courting, in the idea of courting. It's based upon respect for each other before intimacy. Sharing who you are intimately before a physical intimacy. I have a very good friend, and he came to Tokyo, and as life does, he met the woman of his dreams before he came to Tokyo. And they were having a wonderful relationship, and he ended up coming to Tokyo, and he was almost heartbroken, but he maintained connection. And they were emailing each other back and forth. They were calling each other, not on a daily basis, but every 3 or 4 days, and having good, solid relationship. This is before online was possible. And it was wonderful to hear him talk about how the relationship was developing, how they were truly getting to know each other. And that's what courting is all about. Determining, do I want to have the most personal relationship possible with this person that can then develop into a lifelong relationship? If you think about it, my best friend, usually to develop a friend takes me about 6 months, maybe a year. My best friend took years. So why is it that we rush into intimacy so quickly? Now, I understand the power of procreation, the sexual urge to reproduce. I mean, psychology has listed that as one of the strongest stimuli. It's equal to hunger and thirst and the need for air and the need for sleep. That sexual urge is very, very powerful. Is that intimacy? It's only physical intimacy. It is important. The physical attraction is important and powerful, yet it's just another physical need. A relationship is much more than just eating food, for example. A relationship with savoring food is a much more fulfilling relationship. Well, the same is true with human-to-human relationships. To savor the relationship, to get to know the other person, to have them open your eyes to see the world as they see it. That's true intimacy. I think we must regain a respect for the power of intimacy. With respect comes caution and restraint, and therefore awareness of the need to get to know someone first. Now you can do this, and you can start right now. You can start by courting your wife, courting your husband, courting your significant other. And what I mean by that is really, really listen to them. Learn who they are. I've been married to my wife now for 32 years, and I'm still discovering new things about her. Simply by listening, asking questions, seeing the world through her eyes. So, by enhancing your relationship with your significant other, you enhance your intimacy, and that enriches your life. So, good luck with courting. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today for the Substance of Living podcast. If you'd be kind enough to consider subscribing, you can contact us through Spotify or Apple Podcasts or connect on Twitter. Join us again next time for what I hope will help you navigate life.